Welcome to Come Well to Amias as I am, as you are. Visit asyouare.com today and purchase your products, book our services and consultations, and enroll in the classes and courses. Visit asyouare.com today. Now, without further ado, let's begin today's show. Quick announcement. The first 10 students to enroll in the classes and courses on the website receive 3 free products for a total of $70 free. The first product is Crystal Clear. The second product is Urban Love. And the third product is Spray. 3 free products upon enrollment. Also, each student receives 1 ring upon graduation. 1 ring upon graduation. Rings made of stone and crystal. Those receive a $40 discount if paid in advance. Full price if paid into payments. Come take your consciousness and your spirituality to the next level. Now let's begin today's show. Yes, welcome to Come Well to another show, another vortex, another portal entitled Amias as I am. God damn. As you are. I see y'all going to the site. Y'all buying the products. Very much appreciated. Get your products, your spiritual products, right now. Today. ASAP. This shit is otherworldly. Get your Urban Love, which is what I just inhaled. It's called Urban Love. 100% pure, triple grade A, organic herbals. a special spiritual concoction. Literally. She came from the ethers to put it together. And this is a new product I'm currently testing at the moment. And this got me feeling real trans-dimensional-ish right now. More roots. That's straight up root. That's some real foreign roots being put together right now. So during this video, you are literally in the moment of me using myself as the crash dummy, as a test, the experimenting with this new product. And it's gonna be something that y'all drink and ingest. And that Urban Love that y'all seen, get these ASAP. You smoke cigarettes, you smoke cigars, you smoke your weed, put this shit in it. And you tell me what you experience. I got plenty of emails right now so far of how that shit is changing people's lives. Literally. And that's what's in this. This ain't weed, this ain't THC, this ain't CBD. This is straight ABC. Simple shit. Simple, spiritually given, spiritually advised concoction, ingredients, mixture. So this is the oil. The oils is called Royals on the website, ASYOUARE.com. This is the spray called Spray because it's a spiritual spray. It's on the website, ASYOUARE.com. And so is Urban Love on ASYOUARE.com. Get your spiritual products today. This shit is having trans-dimensional impacts and effects on people. I'm going to put the testimonials up pretty soon on the website. And y'all already know, as far as my students and my attendees, the classes are just ridiculous because I'm just, like I tell people, I don't teach, I remind. Just like I was reminded, I'm just reminding y'all of the powers that you possess right now and what you can tap into right now. Not right now, but right now. Okay. The products as well that I'm promoting on the class commercial, we're going to be using some of those products, maybe 1 or 2 of them that I'm giving away for free to the first 10 students. And people already signing up. So that's up to y'all if y'all want to sign up. Classes begin at the end of January, next semester, the next course. And I'm going to go deeper into what the classes are really about. It's going to be entitled or based on meta-cult psychology. Meta means to transcend, beyond. So that which is beyond is that which existed prior to, or dealing with the mind. The mind, the mind, the mind, the mind, the mind. Giving you the etymology, the history, the ancestry, the primal origin of what this whole mind shit is about, where it came from, what it's about, and how to utilize it to push forward, which means to go inward. So let's get to part 2 of mental dimensional transformations, where the last video cut off at, or where the last video stopped at. Let's continue from where we left off at. The doorway is the beating a certain kind of seeding? Meaning, does every time your heart beat, is something seeding itself? S-E-E-D? Is the beat a seed? Because every time the heart beats, is it seeding something in your environment and your atmosphere? Let's take a look at it. The heartbeat beats through the sockets of the skull. Like when your heartbeat beats in your chest, it beats throughout your body. It beats throughout the osseous tissue, which is the bone marrow of the bone. So it beats through your body, it beats through the organs, it beats through the glands, and it also beats through the bone. The heartbeat beats through the sockets of the skull and pockets of the eyeball, and then, last but not least, into your front view. Okay, this is what you see in front of you and around you. There's a beating going on, a pulsating. It is a beating in alignment with the mind's present focus and the mind's present intention, holding a passing vibration seeming as a supposed still motion of existence. This is why you see things still in front of you. Your wall, your floor, your ceiling, your door, your window. It looks like it's still, but it's a pulsating, beating phenomenon that you can't really see with the naked eye. But if you stare at it for a little while, you're going to see it begin to vibrate. Whatever you look at, you're going to see it begin to do this. The phone, you're going to see it do this after a while. Your laptop is going to do this. Your door, your house, your car, anything physical is going to begin to do this. That's because it's a pulsating phenomenon. It seems like it's still, but it's actually stilled motion. It is a beating in alignment with the mind's present focus and present intention, holding a passing vibration seeming as a supposed still motion of existence, until the moment the mind redirects its attention and the mind's intention. So it stays like that until you redirect your attention elsewhere. And that's why when you redirect your attention elsewhere, the thing that you were just looking at becomes a blur, because it goes back into where? Data, the realm of quarks, what they call prions, strings, that whole string theory crap, into the realm of string, data, and prion, until you once again redirect your attention back at it, and it gives us this supposed seemingly stillness, but it's actually stilled motion, which means it seems like it's still, but it's in motion, it's in vibration, it's in beating. Try it, and you'll see this shit is not real, and it's not physical. Nothing is solid, nothing is tangible, nothing, including your body. The supposed physical body is literally walking through atmospheres or transparent ambiances of nothing but beats, waves, rhythms, and vibrations that are not physical. That are not physical. Not physical. Okay? Even the word physical, sickle is cycle, phi is psi. Psychological cycles. That's what physical means. When you break it down, you put kima on the word physical, you get the breakdown of psychological cycles, like an atom or an atomic nucleus. And an atom, like I told y'all before, as well as in class and some consultations that I've held, what you know as an atom is a blinking in and blinking out phenomenon. It is a disappearing and reappearing phenomenon. This is why your eyes blink. Your eyes are synonymous or simultaneous to the intelligence of your atom. Every time you blink your eyes, you are in and out of this reality. Literally. This is why, going back to why everything is nothing but beats, waves, rhythms, and vibration, which is why music rules all, which is why they say that when they put a sound, a certain kind of microphone or certain kind of thing near the firmament, which is like the top halo of this reality, when they pierce the mic through the firmament or close to the firmament or the halo of this plane of existence, they heard a this is where you get the Tibetan monks. They're doing this sound because they're mimicking the sound of the cosmos. It is a beat, a rhythm, a pulsation, a wave. This is exactly what you call your physical reality. It is nothing but a beat and a wave, and in between beats and waves are empty spots or empty spaces of divine potential. Those spots and locations and grooves are where you begin to pierce your mind and perception, intention, and desire into, to begin a new wave pattern. What you call your, what you desire, what you want to possess, your riches, your new home, your new car, your new mates. There's other things to desire. You may want to desire knowledge, desire gnosis, desire understanding, desire wisdom. There's other things to that, and those things kind of uphold the riches. Those uphold the wealth. Those uphold the car, the money, the constant currency, the abundance. Instead of just desiring abundance or desiring money, you may want to desire wisdom, some smarts, desire some genius, desire some brilliance, desire some know-how, desire understanding. That's what upholds and maintains the wave of abundance. Just something to keep in mind. Going back to the point, you are literally walking through atmospheres or transparent ambiances of nothing but beats, waves, rhythms, and vibrations that are not physical and never were physical. This is why every time you stare at something, at anything for a couple of seconds, you can literally feel your eyeballs pulsating and or beating in the sockets of the skull, in the pockets of the skull. And the object that the eyeballs are focusing on is actually nothing but a pulsating and vibrating phenomenon as well, that appears to be physical, or a physical stilled thing held in place and space, but in reality is not and is not there. Every time your heart beats in the moment of a desire, the reality of that present desire echoes imprints of its reality within the current atmosphere that you are in, rippling throughout the present reality that you are experiencing until the desired reality consumes you and surrounds you, literally becoming your now life, your new life. Yeah, this new product is, yeah. I don't have a name for that one yet, but that's, yeah. Feeling real dimensionalish right now. Real dimensionalish. This is a method. Stop looking at staring at the geometry of your home and the objects within your home, while at the same time holding the visualization of your desire in place. What am I doing? You're molding and creating the old peripheral atmosphere into the new physically focused reality. This is what you do when you don't stare at your home. You don't stare at your walls. Don't stare at the objects in your home. Stare at a dot on the wall, like I told you in the first part, the part one. Like I have that dot behind me. I have different dots throughout my home, which are stopping and pausing and staring moments of focus that you focus into. And don't look at your home, just focus at it or focus on it and literally create with your mental focus, your peripheral focus, and literally manipulate and orchestrate the environment to turn it into the desired reality. I told you, anything of a blur is data. The next stage after data is wave, which is why it has to match the heartbeat, which is why you have to feel it real. And once the wave, the last graduating stage is particle, which is formation, what we call physical. This is how you find yourself in your desired state, which is actually in your mind. Your home is your your vibration. Home and are synonymous to each other. It's the same damn thing. It's a vibration. It's a pulse. It's a wave. It's a beat. Next doorway. All is elemental. All, your sneakers, your garbage can, your broom, your floor, your stove, your kitchen rag, your stove pots, whatever, your jacket, your footwear, your laptop, whatever, your couch, your chair, your bed, all is elemental, meaning all are elements. They're all composed of elements, a certain kind of combination of elements. Everything is made of elements known as elementals, constantly molding itself in accordance with the movements of your mental states and shifting its mold accordance with the beating of your heart. Your mental commands the elementals around you. Elements, in a certain way of understanding, are mirrors or 3D-like mirrors. This is why they 3D pop out your reality. So elements, in a certain way of understanding, are mirrors or 3D mirrors that mirror your mind's desire and mirror your mind's intention. The elementals mirror your mental. Okay? You see how simple I'm taking this, where it's going. When you begin to intentionally, the key word is intentionally. When you begin to intentionally apply this specific truth, your mirroring reality begins to serve you from that very moment forward onward. Your reality begins to serve you and responds to you as, yes, sir. Your desire goes out, yes, ma'am. Your intention goes out, yes, my Lord. Your desire goes out, yes, master. Your desire goes out, your wish is my command. Your desire and intention goes out, the elements say, as you wish. Your desire and intention goes out, your mental goes out, the elementals respond as you command. We didn't get all that Bugs Bunny cartoon shit from all back in the day. Yes, master. As you command, as you wish, open sesame. The word L, also keep in mind the word element, which is element, is also emanate, meaning star emanation or light radiation or solar shining, meaning it shines according and in accordance with your shine. So the question is, are you shining? And if you are shining, how are you shining? Because your reality, your physical reality around you right now is shining back according to your shine emanating outward. Element is element. Ele is ele, arm, leg, arm, head, mental. So the mentality of the arm, leg, arm, head. It creates an arm, leg, arm, head, a body around the embodiment of your mental state, which is your mental status. State is status. What is the status of your mentality? Because if you are not receiving your desired intention, then your status actually has schisms of some static that you have to clear on the screen of your mind. You want to understand that and go deep into that to learn how to do that, to make things happen right now around you? Book a consultation. Hit me on the email, go to the website, whatever. Book a consultation. The veil is thin right now. These are the times. This ain't the time of Aquarius or the age of Gemini or the age of Pisces. This is the age of attainment and application. Attain some damn wisdom and knowledge and apply it immediately. The veil is thin. This dimension is breaking. It's going away. The only question is, are you going to wash away with the current, or are you going to remain on shore? And be sure about what you know. Attainment and application is the new sexy, man. This is how it goes down. This is what it's about. I'm not a teacher, I'm a reminder. Next doorway is, which brain wave does manifestation exist within? Which brain wave? We have 5 brain waves: alpha, beta, theta, delta, and gamma. But in the order, it's actually gamma, pardon me, from the most innate to the most surface, it's delta, theta, alpha, beta, and gamma. Gamma is the surface, which is what you call the physical reality. Delta is the unphysical or the intangible, which is the realm what you call the quantum field, the Ka'anu-Atum. That field where quarks, preons, bosons, strings, and sharp points, what they want to call, exist. Anyway, which brainwave does manifestation exist within? What we call manifestation exists in the theta state, particularly, really within the delta state, but it begins to express itself on the theta state, because the theta state is the realm of relaxation and creativity. The creativity dimension, or the creativity brainwave, or brain or wave band or bandwidth of brain frequency, is where your creativity begins to stir, where desire, you begin to desire, you're using your creative imagination, your creativity and your imagination. That's the theta state. What we call manifestation exists in the theta state, which is relaxation and creativity. And also the delta state, which is known as deep relaxation and restoration. This is where you relax and restore your juices, your power, your divine capabilities in the delta state. That is the highest plane of existence, or the most innate plane. That's why I always brought it before. You got Delta Airlines on airplanes. It's a plane of existence. And plane is the most deepest aspect that you can reach within the core of your being. A plane. As I mentioned before in part 1, you gotta know the processes, a dimension, realm, and plane. You gotta know the difference between a dimension, a realm, and a plane of existence. It's just going deeper and deeper and deeper. That's why I call myself a synthologist, because I'm dealing with the understanding of synthesization, nanoizing. Anyway, what we call manifestation exists in the theta state, relaxation and creativity, and the delta state, which is deep restoration and deep relaxation, which is the unseen realm of electrons, quarks, bosons, strings, and what we know, what I mentioned before, as data. Keep that in mind. Put the pieces together, which is the collected unconscious stream, the collected unconscious stream of intelligence. The realm, which is the realm which molds and creates all things. How? As what? As a reflection of mental manipulation and elemental orchestration through the 3 stages of atom, molecule, and compound, which is another way of seeing it as data, wave, and particle. All 3 stages are really just a simultaneous intelligence, simultaneous workings, transforming and appearing in unison with each other. To begin to access these kind of states, a simple thing just to keep in mind is to let go of the illusion of how, when, where, and how it's going to happen. Let go of that shit, because that deals with identity, the program, the personality, the physical realm. That's neither here nor there. And like I said, stop trying to logic your life and your reality all the time, because true existence is illogical. It doesn't make any damn sense. It's not logical. It's not going to fit inside of your logic. The mass of this illogical existence is not going to fit inside of your little tiny logical lens. It's not going to happen. And I always bring up the 3 questions. right? When you get too logical on me, I give 3 questions. 1, where the hell did you come from? Number 2, why are you leaving? Number 3, where the hell are you going? These 3 are the foundation of your whole reality, your whole life, your whole existence. It is illogical. It has no answers. So stop trying to make everything fit in your logic. How is it going to happen? When is my manifestation going to occur? Who is it going to come through? When is it going to happen? Let go of that, because that keeps you from getting to the data, to the realm of data, to the realm of the quarks, to the realm of electrons, to the realm of the quantum field. It stops you from getting there. The next doorway. What am I experiencing? Every experience and situation comes with its own emotional template and psychological template. Every experience and every single situation that you have had comes with its own emotional template and psychological template. Reason being, because it's trying to tattoo itself and imprint and embed itself inside of your experience, because it's trying to live through you, the liver, the one who is live, the one who is alive, you. So it can have some kind of life. Everything feeds off of you. Has its own emotional template and psychological template that supports or sustains its own vibration. Okay? It's using you as the scaffold to uphold its false illusional physical structure. When the attention and focus of the experiencer, you, redirects itself elsewhere in another intention and present desire, the old vibration shifts into the new vibration, supporting and sustaining the present attention and focus of the present intention and desire. Vibration follows you. When you come out of an old state, an old conscious state of existence, and you go into a new vibrational state of existence with your present intention, your present attention, and your present desire, that old vibration begins to follow this new wave, this new vibration. Everything follows you. Everything is eating off of you. A past situation which is no more, whatever past situation that you want to get past, is a dead dimension which no longer exists in the perimeters of your new transformed reality. The old dimension died and disappeared as you were entering the new realm. So as soon as you shift your attention away from the old, where the old place of your attention was at, as soon as you begin doing that, you begin entering a realm, a room within that dimension, as I explained on part 1, the differences. When you leave a dimension, you immediately start entering into a realm. As you enter into that realm, that old dimension begins to die. So people in that dimension, everything in that dimension begins to die. And this is why you may get phone calls and text messages from people that you have switched your attention away from, because that dimension is dying. So therefore it's trying to latch on and hold on to you, because you're leaving that dimension, going and entering and stepping into a new realm. And their energies and spirits can feel it. They may not know exactly what's going on within them. They may not be spiritually in tune. They may not have a knowledge of self, but something in them is saying, I need to call him. I want to call her. I'm thinking of her. I'm thinking of him. I wonder why I'm thinking of him. I wonder why I'm thinking of her. Because that her or him, which has redirected their new state, their attention from an old state of consciousness into a new state of consciousness, which is also within the biology and the cells and the atomic nucleus, and everything begins to change and shift. Those old people in those old places in that old conscious dimension begins to try to reach out to latch on to the new you. So in other words, you are actually a plug giving life to that outlet of that old dimension. When you unplug, that screen goes off and it's just on standby. It's just standing by, waiting for you to plug back in to see if you plug back into it with your attention. The old dimension dies and disappears as you are entering the new realm, or the new conscious state of existence, or the new moments. I'm not saying that. The new conscious state of existence. The new realm, understand this, the new realm revealed itself. It revealed itself, meaning that all of a sudden you want to have a knowledge of self now. You want some wisdom. You want some understanding. You're tired of that old pattern, that old way of doing things. Those old dead conversations. Those people who don't really feed your mind anymore. That atmosphere which ain't really in accordance with who and what you are and what you have become now. The new realm revealed itself the nanosecond you realized and recognized the language of the paradigm that revealed the path towards your new realm. It could have been a conversation in that old dimension of somebody who wasn't a part of that dimension, but who may have walked by and said something to you or held a conversation with you in that old state or that old conscious dimension and just walked away from your ass or drove off and said, have a good day, but left you with something. You're saying, what the hell this person just said? Or it may be what they said, it may be how they said, it may be how they looked, it may be the image, the ambience, the presence, the aura, something that they were when they passed past you or held a conversation with you in that moment before they left your moment. Something about them in you detected they're not from this dimension. They just spoke to me from some other kind of, maybe from the Tesseract dimension, like I mentioned in the part 1, a Tesseract dimension. Maybe a hepteract. Maybe they came here from the hexeract and jumped in my little cube for a moment and just jumped back out, back into their dimension or back into their realm or back into their paradigm or back into their plane of existence. Now you leave that cube, that old conscious dimension, and begin to go on your own tesseract path, your own hepteract path, your own pentaract path, your own hexeract. Path. They seeded something in you. And once you know something, you can't unknow it anymore. That shit will haunt you. Next doorway is, am I really in charge? Am I really in charge of what I'm doing here? Am I really creating this? Am I in charge? Am I really in charge? Keep this in mind. A program can only, remember, you're a program. And we create programs. We are program creators. Damn, I'm feeling more of this right now. Uh-oh. This shit works. Yeah, that works. So, am I really in charge? I feel like I'm in other dimensions right now. Wow. Okay. A program can only take instruction and construction and follow. That's all that a program can do. You are the deprogrammer and reprogrammer. The question is, what kind of program are you programming? As a matter of fact, once you begin to create a new program, a new you, the very reason that you are now creating a new program or a new you is because there was a glitch or a schism in the old program. Something happened. Something shifted your awareness. Something. It could have been the way a tree, a branch was waving in the wind during the middle of fall or winter. It could have been the way a leaf fell off a branch. It could have been the way an animal walked past, a deer walked past the road. It could have been the way a hawk flew over you while you were driving to the store. Anything in its organic state, in its organic moment, shifted your organic consciousness. Now you want a new state. What program? That's the schism. Those are the glitches in the program, in the matrix. Those are the glitches and schisms in the matrix. Like I gave the example to somebody in the consultation. They probably watched this video too right now. I said, somebody who's not conscious, who's known as automation, or somebody on automatic, what we called automatons, who was known as automatons back then, it's like Pac-Man going wonk, 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 eating the dots on the screen. And wonk, 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 wonk. And then when Pac-Man, you become conscious in the program, Pac-Man goes wonk, 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 and stops. When you become enlightened and conscious and aware of the moment and the present program that's going on, and you say, wait, this is a fucking program. Pac-Man does this. And it looks at you through the screen. Now Pac-Man looks around. It's looking around the screen. It's looking behind it, above it, below it. And it's looking back at you. And the shit may go in a whole nother direction or may come out the screen at you, which is what you do when you come into enlightenment. You come out of the old program, the old dimension. Pac-Man has become conscious. You call it Pac-Man, but Pac-Man don't call himself Pac-Man. Pac-Man no longer eats the dots on the screen. No longer follows the old program. He now supersedes that dimension. This is when the cube graduates into the tesseract, and the tesseract begins to question the existence of the pentaract. And all those shapes are in the, what you call that? The damn picture of this video that this video was on. When you clicked on this video, that's the picture of all the shapes, all the transdimensional shapes all in one. Sacred geometry. Going back to the point, a program can only take instruction and construction and follow. It cannot lead or change on its own. An old dimension, an old program cannot lead and it cannot change on its own. Something has to happen in you. You are the leader and changer that gives it the new guidance to follow. Okay, understand that. Now, some of you may be asking, this came to me, I just wrote it down. This came to me, how do I, because sometimes I hear questions that people ask in their heads, certain people in my classes, my students, my attainees, people in consultations, or just in silence and stillness, I would hear people or hear the questions or just know what they're curious about. And some people ask, well, how do I make things come to me? How do I bring it to me? How do I give it an address to say, come this way, come to this location, whatever you want to manifest? 3 things: preparedness, readiness, and reception. When you are prepared, you are ready. When you are ready, you receive. This is what the whole point of organization. Organize yourself. Priority, organization, priorities and organization. Have your priorities in place. First, your internal priorities, then your external priorities. Internal priorities mean I want to be centered. I want to be balanced. I don't want to be confused. I want to be, clear. I want to have clarity. I don't want to be bothered, distracted, interrupted, interfered. You want to be healthy mentally, physically, psycho-spiritually. Your internal priorities, your external priorities are nothing but a reflection or a mirroring, a 3D mirroring effect of your internal priorities. I'm a very private person, very silent, very still. My home and my area, my environment, my atmosphere, my zip code in this specific immediate proximity mirrors, 3D mirrors, who and what I am. Literally. This is how you know that you have invited your desire, and it's coming and it's around you now. This is how you know that I don't want to say your magic, but your mental chemistry is in motion. It's happening now. Preparedness, readiness, and reception. Preparedness is construction. You are constructing mentally, mental construction. You are preparing, preparedness. Readiness is I'm ready now. Readiness is confidence. Reception or receiving is conception, which means that it's coming into play. It's being birthed. It's going through its own mental embryogenesis stage. It's forming. Your house is forming. It's getting built. Your car is coming. It's in front of you. Put the key in it. It's a body now. The money you want, check your account right now. It's there right now. You just don't know how to see it. Invite it. Preparedness, readiness, reception. Construction, confidence, conception. Also known as simple, walking to the window, opening the window, and once the window is open, you now feel the breeze. Like I said, there's so many manifestations, quantum this, quantum that, how to begin to make things. Nobody is breaking this shit down simple, real simple, extremely simple to understand. And if we don't understand it, we don't privatize it. We don't make it personal. If we don't make it personal, we don't feel no need to or no urge to apply it because we're not understanding the steps, the 1, 2, 3s and the ABCs. My channel was about 1, 2, 3s, ABCs. I received the gnosis simple and I shared the gnosis simple. When y'all join the classes, more y'all join the classes, and I see y'all signing up. Some newbies too, I see some new ones. Y'all gonna see. You're gonna see. I don't really have to say much. The next doorway is a dimension a specific substance? Is what we call a dimension, a physical dimension, or the mental dimension. Is the mental dimension a certain kind of substance? Is it a certain kind of substance? Each dimension contains an actual people, place, thing, and conscious state that is governed within it for a specific influence to propel your consciousness forward to the next degree of innate synthesis. Keep this in mind and heart. Supposed physical or tangible surroundings, keep this in mind and heart because this is very important. And I received this shit right here this morning. This morning I received this. Your supposed physical or tangible surroundings, which are your home, your bedroom, your floor, your ceiling, your walls, whatever, are most intangible or most gossamer, most transparent, most sheer, most malleable, most muted when you are fatigued, tired, and drifting off into a sleep zone. Did you hear what I just said? What you call physical is most unphysical, most intangible, most transparent when you are fatigued, tired, and getting sleepy. because you are drifting off into the subconscious realm, which is the realm of data, the realm of element manipulation, the realm of element orchestration, the realm of element formulation, where things form, where things unform and reform, where things transform, where things create, where all things relate, where things mold, where things structure. The elementals start to dance with each other in the subconscious realm. So it's very important when you begin to drift off to sleep, hold the intention in mind, hold the desire in mind, and most importantly, hold the feeling, hold the vibration, hold the wave, hold the pulse in mind, drifting off into the subconscious state. In the moment, go to sleep in that wave, in that beat, in that heartbeat, in that mental status, to begin to train the elementals to begin to form what you desire so that you can possess it when you awake, in the wake state, the next following morning. This is the realm where the elements dance. They dance and they form and formulate in the subconscious realm. When you go to sleep, this is why your eyes close because literally nothing is there anymore. So you get to create and dance in the dark. The dark is where you dance. These things are most invisible, most transparent when you go to sleep. They're soft again. What you call wood is like satin. What you call metal, steel, and titanium becomes like water. Literally. This is when it's most sheer, when it's most malleable, when it's most, when the material is most muted. When you are sleepy, when you are fatigued, when you are getting tired. As a matter of fact, you get tired and you get fatigued and sleepy because that means it's now time to create. It's now time to hold the intention. It's now time to drift off into the desired state as the desired vibration. It's time now. That's what it means. That's the specific moment and time, the specific moment and time when the elementals are most influenced and most open for direct communication, direct orchestration, and direct command from the mental state or center of desire. Understand that. What we call dimensions, your home, your car, your bedroom, your kitchen, your bathroom, whatever, your living room, your laundry room, whatever. What we call dimensions are ever expansive intelligences. The more expansive it gets, the more you begin to release out of these pockets of old dimensions, the more you begin to go beyond and think beyond them and live beyond them and walk beyond them, breathe beyond them, be beyond them. The more expansive it gets, which is where you see these shapes become oblong shapes, a square turns into a rectangle, you know, a circle may turn into a cone or funnel. The more it elongates, these dimensions begin to elongate. 1D turns to 2D, 2D turns to 3D, 3D turns to 4D, and 4D turns to fifth realm or fifth dimension, fifth realm crossover. Dimensions are ever expansive intelligences. This is why the shapes get more and more, looks more and more complex. The more expansive the dimension gets, the deeper the synthesis is occurring. So the more expansive you go beyond the dimensional state or the old conscious state, the more expansive you become beyond that, the more deeper you are going within. So the more wider it gets, the more inner you become. Get it? Got it. I don't know, I may, okay, I'll say this last point, whatever. I'm gonna make this part of another one dealing with the whole chakra work, which is Sekra. And the last doorway is the sacred geometrical figures, as you see on my walls, and if you were in my home, you see throughout my whole damn home. The sacred geometrical figures are your chakras, the places and spaces, the specific places and spaces of creation or elemental rearrangement. Because every chakra contains a specific mentality imprinted by a specific experience. But within the heart chakra, all the sacred geometries are combined, where true mental potential resides. All right, fuck it. It's a little small point. The cube, which is third dimension or third dimensional geometry, is it's in the location of what you call where the root is at, your sexual organs. So the cube or third dimensional geometry is in the root, where physical life forms, where third dimensionality forms. This is where the cube is at, third dimension, as well as traces of the cube or cube-like dimensional intelligence within the first 2 to 3 chakras between pre-adulthood and adulthood, where the subconscious mind is still in creation mode, solidifying the foundation of its creating perception. Amias. As I am. As you are. I'll see y'all next time, and I'll see y'all in class too as well. Book your consultations, get your spiritual products today, right now. ASYouARE.com.